I think that it is also important to take a step back from this conversation and recognize that affordable housing is perpetuated by market forces in the housing industry. We are paying the price of amazing successes here in town. People want to move here, and we do have a lot of students who are moving here also. Those pressures put upward pressure on our housing costs, and to balance that, we need to use market forces to allow a release valve to that pressure. That said, I am extremely proud that with the library lot decision, we put $5 million into the Affordable Housing Trust Fund. That money is critical at this time, especially given the rhetoric we hear coming from the national administration. We are very fearful that our HUD funding is going to get cut significantly, and so having that money available to us to ride out the next few years is going to be critical. I'm also very proud that we, just in recent weeks, identified and put forward a resolution to increase or hold on to upwards of $1 million of subsidized housing funding over the next 10 years. Being able to have a long-term funding source for subsidized housing is going to be critical, both through the next 4 years, but also in perpetuity.
Thank you. Ms. Bannister, the study recommended an additional 3,139 affordable rental housing units in the next 20 years. What can the city do to address the imbalance in housing affordability?
Well, I think that the city needs to take a close look at what are our housing priorities and what demographic do we want to provide affordable housing to. Right now, we are providing our various solutions for Section 8 housing, and those are possibly threatened at the federal level. So we need to relook at this. I think that the Ward 1 residents are saying that if affordability is a goal of our city, we shouldn't be fueling too many luxury housing developments that will undermine our affordability and lead to proceeding with luxury developments that force many of our long-standing residents and children to move away from Ann Arbor. So I think the main thing we need to do is have a serious discussion at the city level as to what are our housing priorities and who do we want to provide affordable housing to, and then take action from that. I'm not convinced that the $5 million from the sale of the lot is necessarily going to make it into the affordable housing system.